Well, I believe that there are some things that should be kept private, that there are some things that should not be in the public eye. So in this video, we'll be diving into the things that I think or I feel that should be kept private, that should not be in the public eye. Okay, so I urge you to watch to the end so that you can actually get to know those things that should be kept private. And probably share with us what you also think that should be kept private. Okay, the first thing that I feel that should be kept private is your financial status. Your financial status, I feel, should be kept private. Why? Because at the end of the day, it's your money. We don't really need to know how much you have. It's your money. It's in your bank account. It's not in our bank account. And I think it should be kept private because if you reveal it, it might come off as being bragging, and you're also releasing yourself, shooting yourself in the foot, in the sense that you're opening doors for jealousy, and you're also jeopardizing your own safety. So I feel your financial status to be something that should be kept private. We don't really need to know how much you make. We don't really need to know how much is in your bank account for your own safety. So keep your financial status private. So the next thing I believe or I feel should be kept private is family problems and family affairs. I believe all those things should be kept in the family. What happens in the family stays in the family. I don't see the reason why you should be bringing it to the public eye, because at the end of the day, if you bring the family affairs to the public eye, you are, you know, opening doors for people to judge you. You're opening doors for people to give you their opinions. People have so many opinions for different things, and at the end of the day, you might end up confused. They might end up making caricature of the whole situation, making fun of it, even creating memos of your family issues, and people will just laugh at it and they go on with their daily lives. And at the end of the day, you are being caricatured, made fun of. So I believe family affairs should be kept in the family. What happens in the family stays in the family. No need bringing it out in the public, because you don't have to come washing your dirty linen in the public, because it doesn't make any sense. You're only creating more confusion and making people to judge you and making people to make you feel less of yourself for doing that. The next thing I believe that should be kept private is brand new ideas. I don't see the reason why you should be sharing your brand new ideas with people. Because at the end of the day, if you end up sharing your brand new ideas with a low achiever, what does it do? This low achiever will tend to discourage you, kind of like kill your enthusiasm on this brand new idea that you have. So I don't see the reason why you should share it with people. It should be something that should be kept within yourself. And at the end of the day, when you share those brand new ideas with them because they cannot relate, they tend to, make you feel this is not possible. I call them dream stealers. They tend to steal your dream. I call them dream stealers because they are not the one that saw the vision. They are not seeing what you're seeing, so they tend to discourage you from doing it. And sometimes when you share your ideas with those people, they steal it and go and implement it and do it. You know. So sharing your ideas, I think, is something that should be kept to yourself. Brand new ideas. Even if you have to share a brand new idea, share it with a mentor, share it with someone that you know that will uplift you, who can define that idea and bring it to light. Now, the next thing I believe that should be kept private, that should not be in the public eyes, is your disagreement you have with someone. This is a disagreement you have with someone. I don't see the reason why you should go about talking about it in the public eye. You know, Even if you want to settle it, you should call the person and have a one-on-one conversation with this person. And if you cannot have that conversation with the person, I think it's best to keep your mouth sealed, keep your lips sealed. You know, no need washing your dirty linen in the public. That's what happens between you and the person. Stay between you and the person, not coming out to be sharing it to the public. We don't really need to know all that. So keep it to yourself. Keep it private. If you cannot settle it, seal your lips. Keep your shut. Keep your mouth shut. Okay? So the next thing I believe that should be kept private is your weaknesses and setback. These are your weak moments, these are your setback that you're not really very proud of. And these things, bringing it out in the public can actually create depression, because people don't really know where you're coming from. People can really relate with you, with what you're going through. Some will make fun of it. Some might end up laughing, being judgmental at those weaknesses and setback that you felt. So I think the best thing to do is to keep it to yourself, to protect your sanity, to protect your mental health. Even if you must talk to anybody, I think it's best you see a therapy or a professional or a counselor that you can have this conversation with. That way they can make you feel better, give you solutions, and help you on how to get better at it. Okay, so I believe that these things I mentioned are things that should be kept private, to protect your sanity, to protect your mental health. Okay. So can you let us know in the comment section what you feel that should be kept private, that shouldn't be discussed, or shouldn't be out there in the public? Okay. I'm looking forward to see you guys in my next video. Bye.